Well, okay everyone, well, back again. Two bits and bobs in this video. Firstly, we've got this. So, as you can see, it's a bit like a top hat profile. I had this bent up by Metal Fabricators Proprietary Limited here in Adelaide, because it's being such a small profile, a bit tricky to bend. Now, if you can see this, spin it around, it says the seam here, this actually covers the seam like that. It's also a bit of reinforcement as well. So that's going to be welded in. It's going to be cut into two pieces to obviously clear the centre where the brake line is. On that, as well as the tunnel section. And the other thing we're going to do is look. I've got all the suspension stuff and the brake lines on now, and what we need to do is on these nuts here, these crenulated or castle nuts, got to spin them around so that the hole lines up so we can put the split pin in those, and these ones on the end of these here too. Well, these ones are really easy to get to. So once we've done that, that's all the steering rack stuff done. We can then, particularly on this side, which is the passenger side and the other side is the driver side, we can put the drums on and not the cap. We can put the drum on, and because in the cap goes the speedo cable. The other side we can button up. At the other end, not much we can do at the moment, mainly because I'll have to get some new handbrake cables that go into this slot here, so no much point putting the drum on because I won't be able to get to it. So I have to get onto Germany, get some new cables. I've decided new ones is probably a good idea, and they do have them for the Dart, because the Dart cable is different, as I found out, from the sedan, because the Dart cable is shorter, because the sedan position of the handbrake cable is a bit different to the Dart. We'll just come around, and here we go. So this is obviously where the handbrake goes, and it's a lot further back than it would be in a sedan. In a sedan it would be probably about here, which we've just got an old hole there, and this is because the seats sit further back in the Dart, because they've got to sit in and then slide forward when you sit down, so it'll be a bit further back, and there's really no rear seat. I'll probably put one in, but you would never use it. More like a parcel shelf, I suppose. So that's the plan for this video. Fabricate that, cut that metal up, weld it on, and finish off tightening up the bolts in the front steering. And then I think we can actually lay this this chassis flat on its bottom. Don't think we need it up on its side for a while now. So yeah, we might be able to move on to the engine or something. Ooh, that's scary stuff. All right, well, we better get on with it rather than all this chit chat. First thing to do is with this, and that is to rust proof it, and then we'll paint it. We've got our rust blaster. We'll put into our pewter pot, ready to paint onto the metal. I might add this, there's no sponsors here. That would be nice, but there's no sponsors. I do odd jobs and things around to pay for the bits and pieces for the dart. So that's the way it is. I mean, this one piece of metal here cost me $100. So, you know, restoration's not about the money anyway. It's about learning new things and yeah, enjoying the process really. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, righto, it's done. Now we go wash it. Now I've dried it, we're up to the fun bit, which is painting it with a bit of kill rust. So you can see the oxide that's got on it. It all helps protect the metal. I know there's kill rust as well, which helps, so I figure double whammy's not a bad idea, is it? And now we paint it.